Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to Cipher Group Week 7 Project Update. My name is Judith Mutisia and I'm here with Jim Detiema to give you an update. So, the agenda that we have today are going to tackle two systems, that is the social media system and the social system. I'll let Jim tackle the social media system and we'll take it from there.
Hi, so I'll take you through the social media system, and on this we looked at several modules under it. Number one, the project description. A social media system is a collective communication channel which allows one to have access to various social media sites that one chooses to actively participate in. Then the project objective of this system is number one, to collect information from the various social media sites. So that's, for example, the feedback, the customer feedback and everyone else's feedback. Then number two, find and share the latest information in the website. This will help the organization to add value by delivering the right content to their people, to their customers. And then number three, to allow for connecting with individuals or groups of people that have a similar interest with the organization. Then lastly, be able to create an emphasis with the customers, partners, or prospects, and also get them involved by finding shared content, potential contributors, and also partners. And then the project deliverable for this system is a social media system integrated with the various social media sites that the organization finds important to them.
So the people who will be active in that project for their social media system is the project team, which will cover the planning and execution of the system, the project manager, who will ensure that the project is completed according to the plan, the sponsor, who provides the resources used for the project to take place, and the project sponsor, who also secures the spending authorities, and you also have the steering committee, who oversight the project and control and also assist in securing the funds and resources. So for the project scope management, there is requirements gathering, in which here the system should allow Africa Working to extend to reach its intended audience and also provide solutions which are the efficient social media platforms that will be dependable by the organization. And for the scope statement, it goes as social media accounts that are good for marketing and can help advantage the organization. Hence, they should start the process from a specific date and complete on a specific date. That will be according to how the project will be going. And also, it should not cost as much as what the organization can provide. Hence, the creation of the proposed account should follow up before the system is officially deployed. And for the time management, the system should take a maximum of about 2 weeks to be developed and implemented. And the first week should be utilized by Africa Working to identify the various social media platforms that they want to join. And the second week should be used for implementation of the platforms.
So on to the next module, which is project quality management. It starts and also ends with the project, and it ensures that all project activities that are required to design, plan, and implement the project are efficient and also effective. And then the main purpose of this is to measure the level of quality of the output or the end product. Project risk management. The following are the risks we identify that will take place in the social media system. Number one, you have a legal risk. There are clear legal risks for a company if it fails to ensure that the right processes to identify and mitigate risks for social media. Then we have phishing. It's the creation of a fake account to simulate the real one. Then we have a business risk, that is, companies can suffer negative effects like inappropriate flows of information across social media network, which could either damage their brand or their business activities. Then market. Since companies are allowed to use social media to publish financial information, there's a greater need to educate staff against unauthorized release of market sensitive information. So they should only release what is important to the public. Then project communication management. We are proposing to Africa Working to be proactive in terms of communication. They should clearly define the channels of communication and also be clear on who should post what. There should be a limit so that not too much or too little is posted at a given time. and then they should also ensure that they are consistent with their posts. On to procurement management. So if Africa Working doesn't have a social media expert, they should really outsource one because they'll need him or her. Then they should ensure that there are enough personnel in the social media sector to handle the operation. Then the next system is the registration system, and Judith will take us through that.
So the registration system will allow interested parties in joining Africa Working, that can be students or the partners, and through the online registration forms, interested members will be able to download them and register themselves. So for the project description, we are proposing an online registration system that will be embedded on the website to allow interested people in joining Africa Working to register and wait for feedback on the way forward. The things needed for this system is a working website that will provide an electronic registration platform and membership filling and processing system. The objectives of this system is to allow interested people to join Africa Working and to fill their details in a form and also submit them. The project deliverable for this system will be a membership filling and processing system, which will work to provide a copy of the form to be filled and also process the information according to the requirements. The people in charge will then be able to view the submitted forms and send a reply in accordance to the submitted forms. So for the project milestone, we gave a timeline upon which the project can be done for the system. So for example, we picked a starting date that is August 22nd, in which the milestone name will be a registration name, and the description will be the name of the registration and the features is collected, and also the design of the registration form in which the features are designed. And next we have the testing and registration of the system, which will take place 2 days after the beginning date. Excuse me. Here the system is tested to determine its functionalities and the ease in which the users will interact with it. And the last day is 26th of August, that is a week later, where the system is deployed and is ready for use.
So the following are the roles and responsibilities of individuals involved in this project. So we have the project team, their responsibilities to plan and execute the system or the project at hand. We have the project manager, who ensures the completion of the project according to the plan, and also develop the project plan and approve the deliverable. The executive sponsor, whose work is to provide resources and also fund the project. Then the work is also to approve the scope and also the plan. The project sponsor, who secures the spending of authorities and also resources, and the sponsor should be kept updated on the progress of the project and also develop the project charter. You have the steering committee, who projects oversight and control, and also assists in securing funds and also resources. Now on to the project scope. You have requirement gathering. The registration system should allow for Africa Working to register its new members, the people who are willing to join it, and also sponsors and the interested parties. Solution: a registration system of the Africa Working and its links on the social media to allow for online registration. So the link should also be placed in the website and also the social media system for Africa Working. So the scope statement: the registration system should allow the easy updating and entering of details of those interested, both online and also physically. The registration forms should also be accessed through the social media accounts to allow those interested to easily register themselves to Africa Working. The process of designing the system will take a span of 6 days, and that's the requirement gathering, the deliverables, design, and also the testing before deployment. The system should cost less than $1,000, since the company is still young and therefore needs to avoid a system that will, it needs to have a system that will really cut on their cost.
So for the time management, the project schedule is developed and monitored using the various inputs like project calendars and description of the project scope, understanding the risks that are coming with the project, and a list of activities and resource requirements. The social media system should also take a maximum of around 2 weeks to be developed and implemented. And the marketing department should be responsible for the efficient use of Africa working social media platforms, and the analysis should be done frequently to determine the effectiveness of the platforms. And also the registration system should take a maximum of a bit 1 month, and we propose a system that will be implemented to allow immediate use of the registration platform. Different tools are used to develop and maintain social media system and the registration system for Africa working, like schedules, network analysis, critical path analysis, and schedule compression. For the project management, we tackle various points. I'll start with the first one, various analysis. It involves the comparison of expected project performance to the actual cost performance. The analysis helps in determining the cause of variance that may occur. Through the variance analysis, an effective preventive and corrective way is invented based on the analysis. On the performance review, the reviews are taken to check the health of the project, that is the performance, how the project is going on. And for the forecast, it's based on the current actual performance. Here, the project manager will have the ability to tell whether the project will be finished on time and on budget. And the last one is to complete performance index, which is used to determine project performance in class, and where it also shows when there's a project delay or the required performance that is used that will be completed.
On to quality management. It starts and ends with the project to ensure that all project activities are required to design, plan and implement the project so that the end product is effective and efficient for the public. Then we have project quality management purpose. Its main purpose is to ensure the level of quality of the output. For example, the registration system and also social media system should meet the expectations by allowing people to register easily with Africa Working and also market the organization effectively without taking a long time. The quality management will determine whether the two proposed systems meet their objectives. The following are the risks involved in registration system. Number one, if the system is faulty, a fatal error can occur, and there can be loss of data. The details of the people who have registered with the organization can get lost, and this is very fatal if backup is not provided. So ensure that the systems are up to date and there is backup in case of anything, so that even if you lose the data unintentionally or intentionally, you can retrieve it. Then failure to input the correct details can lead to misidentification. And the risk mitigation for this is to pre-check the details. Be keen as you are inputting the details into the system. Have communication management. Define the lines of communication. That is, the registrar should be the first person to be contacted in case of anything. The registrar should also be in constant communication with the project manager and stakeholders so as to know whether the project is progressing well. Procurement management is to identify, under here you identify the system needs, what the system needs, and then make purchases from trusted suppliers or dealers. So that was all for this week. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us. Thank you. Till next time.